You've got a fast car, and I've got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just across the border and into the city. And you and I can both get jobs. Finally see what it means to be living. Yeah, totally out of tune. I know I'm not Luke Combs. The best things are worth the wait. I have a treat for you guys. It's gonna be super good. Dzień dobry, people, and Vitami to another episode of Atticus Eats. It is so wonderful to see you all again. I have been loving the feedback and the interaction as per usual in the comment sections of all of the videos, but especially in these recent Atticus Eats series of videos. It is so awesome to be able to interact with you all. And if you missed last week's episode, we went to Del Taco. It was definitely meh. It was about a couple steps above butt. And so I'm very happy that this week we get to do something really awesome and different. And it's actually at the behest of you amazing viewers. I had prompted you all with the kind of a comment section poll for that video on what you wanted to see me eat next. And it was pizza, brain fart, Panda Express, or a burger joint. And there was a lot of people who did vote for Panda Express, and I want you all to know that we will be going to Panda Express soon. It's going to be a great time. That's definitely higher up now on the list of places to go to for these videos. But what I thought would be fun is if I were to go around to all of the different major pizza places that are here in California, and I know are quite common throughout the rest of the country, and try each one of them. And so we've done Toppers, which is more of a local West Coast pizza chain, which is awesome, one of my all-time favorites. Now we're going down the list, and we are at none other than The Hut, because nobody out-pizzas The Hut, right? Pizza the Hut, Spaceballs, with our Perrier. Anyway, as I continue to nerd out, this is fresh, just came out of the oven pizza, and I'm gonna be showcasing it to you all. I have to cut it open. It's being difficult. It's being naughty, right? Get it? Knots with a K, knots. Anyway, But we are in a really good spot here, my dear friends. I'm very excited to showcase this to you all. Looky here. It's so little. It's Hobbit-sized. It's a little box, dude! I'm totally keeping this afterward. Maybe, maybe not. But, my dear friends, fresh from out of the oven, let's take a look at this. Macaulay Culkin special cheese pizza. We're not home alone, but we're out alone. Personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut. Now, there might be some of you that are like, Atticus, what are you doing? God gave you canine teeth. Don't worry. I have something for the meat. Alright? We're rocking here some Wing Street wings. Wing Street. From Pizza Hut. And normally I do eat bone-in things, but for whatever reason, this is a traditional thing for me. We're going to be chowing down on boneless honey barbecue chicken wings. We're gonna let these cool off. These are also fresh and delicious. We'll have those on the side. We'll eat that after we eat our pizza. We got our classic ranch, because ranch is life. Ranch makes everything better for those wings. So that's there. They even gave me some moist towelettes. That's awesome. Whenever I see these now, I always think of the Book of Eli, because in the beginning, after he's hunted the cat and is eating the cat, when he's in that little area where he found his boots and he was moving the plates around and stuff. He took a sponge bath with some wet naps from like KFC or something like that, and I think that's always super cool. So we'll put those in the old zombie apocalypse nuclear war survival kit. But my dear friends, this is very special. So my pizza's lava hot right now. I'm gonna let this cool off. I'm very grateful that I get to share this with you all. But as we're letting this cool, I'll go ahead and start with my story time. So Pizza Hut has always been like the place. And when I was growing up, I was actually a very picky eater, which I know is probably shocking for many who watch this series of videos, and anyone who knows me now, and I'm such a passionate and avid foodie. And it's one of those things where, when I was little, I subsisted on mustard sandwiches, which was literally just bread, mustard, bread, chicken nuggets and fries, and pizza. Those are my favorite foods, and I love them, and that's what gave me comfort and sustenance during my very itty bitty years. Wow. I turned on the air conditioner just now, and the camera shook like this. That's crazy. Turn off the auto lights, that way we don't burn out our bulbs, because we're here in the sun again. But no, so when I was super little, we would always get pizza from a place called Vincenzo's, and they would deliver. And I can remember that being out in the country where I grew up, it would always take pizza deliveries absurdly long to get to our house from Vincenzo's. Like, we'd order and it'd be an hour and a half later it would show up. And even then, I was one of those where texture was a big thing for me when I was really little. And so what I would do is, we would get pepperoni pizza, but I would pick off the pepperonis and eat them by hand. And then I would proceed to eat the pizza, but I wouldn't eat the crust. I would just eat all the sauce bits and then leave these like skeleton spines of pizza crust down on the on my plate. And then later on, when I discovered you could get sides of marinara sauce and ranch, I would dip it in those and then I would eat it. But what I would always love, and tell me if you remember this, where I was at, you had Pizza Hut, but then you had Pizza Hut Express. And Pizza Hut Express, for me, there were two. There was one that was inside of Target, or Target, as we call it in my family. And then there was another one that was attached to a Taco Bell. And those were some seriously awesome treats for Mom and I. We hardly ever shopped at Target because Target was expensive even back then, right? And there were very few things that we needed to get there. But on occasion when we would, if we hadn't had lunch yet, my mom would treat me with one of these personal pan-sized cheese pizzas. And that was the thing. There would always be cheese pizzas available, but there'd never be like anything else. So I would just get the cheese pizzas out of routine and regimen and what was available, and I could eat the whole thing, you know, and that was my lunch. And so that was always super cool. I just realized he didn't give me napkins. This is why I have a stash of them. But then, at Taco Bell, on an actual, like, regular errand running day, you know, we're going to 99-cent store, rest in peace, Walmart, whatever. Mom and I, we would stop off, and we would start with going to get lunch, because that was the treat, and you don't want to shop when you're hungry, because then you'll overbuy. So we would go, and Mom would get, I forget what she would get. I think she would get just the crunchy tacos before we discovered the shredded chicken burritos. So she would get that, and then I would always get a cheese pizza. And that was like our treat. And even now, smelling this, it smells exactly the same as when I was little, getting it from a Pizza Hut Express. And I'm having so many memories about being like a little boy and out running errands with Mama Bear, flooding my mind. It's actually so awesome. So my dear friends, let's pick up this one. This is a slightly deformed one. Has an air bubble in it, or a zit of some sort. But oh my goodness, ooey gooey deliciousness. Na zdrovia. Tell me what you're eating. What are we having together today, my friends? what's going on. Let's chow down. Mmm. Mmm. You guys, it's exactly the same as when I was little. Mmm. Yo, my dear friends, it's exactly the same. My childhood is throat punching me. Mmm. Mmm. Fluffy, with a crunchy bottom, good sauce. There's that crunchy bottom, crunchy crust. Listen. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. There's thankfully at least one thing from my childhood that's the same. They haven't changed it, except for the price, but... Would you believe that all of this cost 22 bucks and change? But it's good, and I get to hang out with you all, so it's worth. Mmm. Mmm. So you guys need to tell me, what pizzas do you get? What's your favorite pizza place? What do you like from said pizza place? What sides do you like? Do you like cheesy bread? Do you like garlic bread? The bread sticks, the wings? Give me all the details, my friends. I've missed you this past week. You know, I need to say, too... Car horn. I need to say, too, that, after Del Taco, the day that I filmed that, which was last Wednesday, I got horrifically sick. And it wasn't... I'm not blaming Del Taco. Don't think I'm saying that. I caught a cold. First time getting sick in about 3 years. And, man, it is just... If I sound a little bit different, or if I go off the rails on a cough fest, you'll know why. All of my amazing people on the Twitch community are very patient with me. They've had to listen to me sound like I'm dying every time I laugh. And, I'm thankful that I'm getting over it. But you know what? That's why I kind of splurged a little on the carbs and goodness, because you know what? That helps you get better when you're sick. Let me tell you what. Mmm. So good. Mmm. I'm also kind of in this area of this city. I'm queuing up future episodes because across the street here, there's not only a Wingstop, but there's also Papa John's Pizza. So, definitely the site of future Atticus Eats videos. It's like Recon. My cheese fell off. Oh no. I ate it though. Let's pace ourselves on the old pizza, which is what I used to call it when I was super little. Ooh. Monosodium glutamate. It tastes good. Alright, let's get a big one. Yeah. Ooh. It looks like a sharpening stone or something. This is honey barbecue. First time I ever had bone-out wings from Wing Street Pizza Hut. I had the honey barbecue and it's been my favorite ever since. Mmm. Oh my word. Mmm. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Mmm. Crunchy on the outside, tender white meat chicken on the inside, beautiful glaze of honey barbecue. Mmm. 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 Here's a good question as I compose myself. At the beginning of this video, you saw me singing Fast Car by Luke Combs, originally by Tracy Chapman. What's a song that you guys have been listening to on repeat recently? That's a really good song. I also really have come to love the song Dash by Crowder and Toby Mac. That's a very solid song. If you really look at the lyrics for it and what it means, plus with the fat beats, that's a good song. That's an awesome song. I'm a big fan of that song. Fast Car, Dash, and then, what else? Been listening to a lot of 1,000 Foot Crutch recently, because they've been doing those collabs with all the other, awesome major post-grunge movement, you know, singers and songwriters. Adam Gontier and a bunch of other ones. I've been listening to all of those songs too, so those are really good. If you have a more biblical view on life, like I do, and you want to listen to some good rock music, listen to 1,000 Foot Crutch with a K. Awesome, awesome, awesome band. I'm a huge fan of that band. I've been a fan of that band since like when did I get baptized? That was 2015. I've been a huge fan of them since 2014, 2013. So, long time, at least 10 years, I've been a fan of them. They're awesome. Very, very, very solid. Very solid. What are some of your favorite bands? What are some of your favorite songs, my dear friends? They always do this. And this is true ever since I was little at any Pizza Hut Express location or anytime I get a personal. There's always like the baby piece. I would actually used to always eat those first and then save whatever I perceived as the biggest for last. Mmm. 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 That was an aggressive bite face I just made. Mmm. So I've been really nerding out on a lot of really cool stuff recently. Just yesterday, Amazon Prime released the trailer for Rings of Power Season 2. Yo, I got so stoked about seeing that trailer. I had one of my buddies in the Discord server send it to me, and I watched it, and I was like enthralled by it. And then I went out and I showed Mom. I was like, Mom, look what's coming out this year. We watched it together. Oh, my head was just exploding with that. It looks so good. It looks so good. I really hope that they do well with it. There was a lot of people who gave a lot of hate for some reason to the first season. I really don't remember why, because I could care less about social media. But, I don't know why. Just watching it as a Tolkien fan, it was a masterpiece to me. And it actually made Mom and I understand the rest of the movies so much more. And when we watched through the first season, we did a watch of all the extended cut movies, so The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. And that was really good. Also finding out, too, that now Andy Serkis, who plays Gollum, is starring and directing the new Lord of the Rings movie, The Hunt for Gollum. Like, that's crazy. That is so incredibly cool. It is so awesome how he's been able to grow as an artist and just be such a standout. Insanely awesome. Insanely awesome. I had to cut myself off and blow my nose, which was nasty. The body. Body. There we go, I got it. Skills. With which to pay bills. So good. So nice. That was without a doubt a blast from the past. That was awesome, you guys. Made with at least 35% recycled content. Cool. Toilet paper rolls, man. Yeah. I'm gonna use a fresh napkin. Not solely just a cough, but that came upon me. Alright. Come here, wings. I'll eat enough wing. I got an 8-piece, which is the smallest. I'll eat through this ranch and then close up the rest, bring them home to Mom in case she wants some. Oh, yeah. Just slightly awkward. But I recovered. And don't ask me what that's from. That's a little black dot. It looks like I have a cut in the sunshine. But it's just a little black dot. No clue what that's from. Something. I think I make a pretty good food model. What do you guys think? I just had horrible flashbacks to when Carl's Jr. and Hardee's had like these immaculate looking women in bathing suits eating their burgers. Who remembers that? I don't even think I've seen a Carl's Jr. or Hardee's commercial in forever. But if I have, they don't show stuff like that anymore. Or maybe they do, maybe I just don't watch TV and therefore I don't see it. It'd be terrifying to think of what they might consider beautiful these days. Alright, I think this will be my last one. I think that's 4? Yeah, that's 4. Oh yeah. I had 4 little pieces of pizza, 4 wings. Mmm! It's squirting on me. My ninja arm is gonna now smell like chicken. I'm thinking funny thoughts about Carl's Jr. and Hardee's commercials. When the honey barbecue sauce mixes with the ranch and it becomes a honey barbecue ranch. And you're like, yes, dopamine. That was a dub. That was a W. That was a win. I'm a very happy little hobbit right now, you guys. Holy cow. How awesome. How awesome. Alrighty, well, time to head back home. I've got a stream, and I'm really excited. I had this is for the nerds out there, the video game nerds, the tactical nerds. I had the new PvE game mode for Escape from Tarkov be unlocked. And I also hear that there's an event of some sort going on today in Tarkov. So that's what we're going to be playing today. It's going to be a great time. Link to my Twitch channel is going to be in the description bar box thingy below. If you're a nerd and you want to have some good Christ-centered fellowship, some good wholesome fellowship, even though it's under the guise of some video games and stuff like that, definitely come on over, hang out with us. We'd love to have you. Just obey the rules, of course, and be cordial, be kind, spread kindness. And my dear friends as well, I am so grateful to all of you amazing, outstanding people who for Mother's Day, graduation, birthday, even pep talks and advice have come on over to my Cameo page and booked a cameo from me. You guys have blessed me so incredibly much, and I cannot thank you all enough for booking cameos from me on there. It definitely greatly helps me out with my work, my creative work that I'm doing now, and with building my production company. And so my dear friends, the link to my Cameo page is also going to be down below. Mother's Day has come and gone, but now Father's Day is coming up. If you want to help me wish England, the language. If you all want to have me help you wish your Papa Bear or your Granddaddy a happy Father's Day, it would be my pleasure. Please book me down below, as well as all the other stuff. Graduation, you went swimming for the first time, first fart, whatever it might be. Please let me partake in it. I would love to rejoice with you and celebrate with you. It would be such a great time. My dear friends, all right, we've done pizza. Now, to engage you all, do we do Panda Express or do we do the burger joint that I mentioned before, or do we do Polish food? Tell me. Comment down below. I'll listen. You guys are awesome. Much love to you all. Hope you have a great rest of your day, whatever you're doing. Tell me everything down below in the comment section. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Share this video on all your social media. I cannot wait to see you all in the next one. Have a beautiful day, my dear friends. Do widzenia. The camera angle is different, but I almost forgot one of the most important parts. That's a wet nap. Oh, they're falling apart now. Come on. Okay, that's the one thing that got cheaper. Or wet naps. But we're at least clean now.
I just want a great life. Something where I feel like I just didn't waste time. Something I look back and say that was a great time. Cause man, I just hate when the years pass by the wayside.